対戦ってマジで彼とできんの？どうしよう。外人さんこんな近くで見るの初めてだ。この人たち日本語は？でも
まだこの世界は僕を飼いならしてたみたいだ。望み通りだろう美しくもがくよ。
コリコリ
And welcome to Willbe Reviews. This is the segment where we review movies.
Yep. And, this week we saw an anime.
Oh yeah.
Kimi Nam Nam.
Kimi no Nawa. In English, it's your name. You can at least say your name.
Kimi Nam Nam.
Kimi Nam Nam.
Yeah. Just a little brief summary of the movie. I won't give anything away. It's just the story is about two people who fall in love, and this comet falls basically over Japan, and for some reason they are switching bodies certain days and whatever, and it's kind of random, but don't want to get too spoilers, but they're switching bodies and not sure why it's happening, and then they learn more about each other and so on and so forth. So yeah,
It's like that?
Yeah, I'll let you go first.
Oh man, I love this movie. Oh my god, zoom in on my face when I did that. Zoom on my face, real hardcore. This movie.
Zoom out really far. It's just gonna be like a little black around the whole screen.
That's funny. So anyway,
I just swallowed my gum.
Oh dude.
Oh, okay,
You good? Oh my god.
Did you hear that noise?
I didn't hear that. No.
It's like I almost died there for a second.
Oh damn, that would have been bad. Anyway, so again, I've loved this movie with a passion. So when I first watched this movie, I knew about Makoto Shinkai. Makoto Shinkai is one of the anime directors. He's one of the he's been around in the game for a little while. He's created movies like 5 centimeters per second and The Garden of Words and so on and so forth. He's made a lot of great romance films. 5 centimeters per second and The Garden of Words are very, very amazing, romantic, very well animated movies that I highly recommend. But this movie blows those ones out of the water completely for me. With the amount of tension that this movie had, with the amount of how drawn you got into the characters, or like how much the characters attracted you, how much even the side characters attracted you, how much just the settings and the animation and the music and how everything just was so perfectly well together, how the movie just brought you in and burst you into this world, which is still technically Japan. It's beautiful. It's a very, very well done movie. For me, I loved everything about this movie. There's no complaints in it whatsoever. I have no complaints. I mean, there could be like one minor thing, but that like it's so small, it like doesn't even matter at all. And it's just, I wish we could have explored more about like how they started switching bodies, but there's a lot of foreshadowing in the beginning of the movie.
I like how they left that a mystery though, because the more you get in explaining it, the more it just would kind of ruin it. I like this movie. It was great. It was very entertaining. There were some few slow parts in it, and since I was tired in the movie, it was like extra slow for me. But I mean, I feel like if I watched the second time, it wouldn't be as bad. But yeah, it definitely entertaining from beginning to end. As far as likes go, it was very visually appealing. Just like beautiful anime. It makes you want to live where they're at.
In Japan.
Yeah, it just they go back and forth between like a small village and Tokyo.
Yeah, I believe it's Iboto and Tokyo. There's Iboto and Tokyo.
Yeah. And they're both like, I want to be there. Even there's some times when they're just traveling on like a train going somewhere. I'm like, wow, they make that look a lot more glamorous than it actually is. Story very original. I enjoyed that a lot. Just that's what kept me going was the story, because I wasn't like super into the romance part, and not saying that it was a bad part. It was just like, I was just like, yeah, they love each other, I get it, but I mean, like, I was invested in the characters themselves. I like them both very well, and like seeing them, discover certain things in each other's bodies was very funny at parts. So there's some funny parts, and it was all subbed, and you'll get what that means. But, subbed, it was all subbed, and I'm not a big fan of sub because
If you don't watch subbed anime, There's something wrong with you.
I don't like it because I'll tell you why I don't like it. It's because I don't like reading an essay while I'm watching it because there's multiple times.
Reading an essay?
Yeah, because I know it's like there's only a few words at a time, but they go so fast and it's like I'm not saying I can't keep up. It's just that my brain is now focusing on reading that and I can't see what's on screen. And it's like almost like when I'm reading that, for me at least, it's like the rest of the screen is just gone. Like I'm just reading it, and there's some parts where I just didn't even watch the dialogue because I'm like, okay, this just looks really cool. I don't care what they're saying right now. I just want to see what's going on. And the voice acting in Japanese, although I can't understand what they're saying, it sounded very good. Like when there's emotion coming across, I'm like, wow, she's fucking sad right now. You know, you loved it a lot, and I can see it in your eyes because of like when you were watching it, of like moving forward in the seats. There was like one scene when something happened, and you were just like, "Oh my god!" And, like,
I was about to cry, dude.
Yeah, it was
like, but I realized I was in front of a whole bunch of people. I couldn't cry right then and there, but I was like,
there was a lot of people crying though. So
dude,
like,
tears were like about to explode out of my eyes. So you can get to know a person, right? You can, like, me and Noah. We've only known each other for really like just 4 weeks, right? But imagine if I woke up in Noah's body every single day, getting to know what his family's like, getting to know how he acts in the morning, getting to know his morning routine, getting to know how he acts at work, you know. You
would kill yourself. Fuck this guy's life sucks. Boom.
Then in the end, I'll kill you.
Oh, yeah.
It would be
shit, and then I just wake up in hell and be like, why am I here? I thought I had a whole life left. But
yeah. But anyway, like, you literally get to know this person by being them. And when you really get to understand this person, get to understand their thoughts, get to understand their friends, get to understand their family, get to understand who this person is through the eyes of that person, you really get to fall for that person. And that how beautiful and how original that is, that makes me just love this movie even more. Because romance, it can be so stereotypical, or not stereotypical, but it can be so simple and like so predictable. Like, oh, guy meets girl likes guy, or guy likes girl. Some conflict happens. These two fall in love. But this was like, it put a different spin on it, and we really didn't know if they're going to be together in the end.
Yeah, it was sort of like, when I say this forced romance, I don't mean like they were forced together. I just mean like since they were forced to switch bodies, they were forced to learn more about each other to then live each other's lives.
Exactly.
Which then, that's what makes you like a person, is learning more about them. It was good.
Beautiful original
like I said,
story.
I could see how you like it. And then I look back to, and for me, it was just like a good movie. And then you're really into anime, so I know that it works well for you. But then I saw how you reacted to it. And then I look back at a romance movie I saw last year that, like, how I felt the same way about it was La La Land. And I saw that last year. And I sort of, I get it. I can sort of see why you like it. And I know that feeling now of like this is a great movie. And that movie for me was how you feel about this movie, and so I sort of get how you feel about it. And,
we can do maybe a few minutes of spoilers.
Yeah, let's just do a little bit of spoilers real quick.
So when the body switching happens, we were talking about the comedy. There is a lot of
that was the comedy I was talking about. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but I mean, it was very funny when he's touching her boobs, and then later when she even brings it up, I thought it was just one of those things that wasn't going to be brought up, but when she's like, you touched my boobs! And he's like, whoa, only once!
And he definitely did not do it once. He did it like every single time they switch bodies.
And it's funny too, because it's like, that's what any guy would do. And it's not because like a sexual thing, it's just like, so this is how it feels.
Exactly.
And then when she was like, there's a thing down there for him. I was like,
she like, when she touched it, she was like, oh my god.
Yeah, you were just a weird.
It was funny when his other, I can't remember the name of his son right now, but he was acting kind of cute yesterday.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was so
I was like, oh my
man.
god.
We now know something about you, dude.
But now one of the biggest things that happened in the movie, again, this is a spoiler, but for me, this is the part that made me just go, oh my god, like I was about to cry, like so hard. They were getting like, they finally saw each other. It was like they were like, like you were real, like this is you, like this is, I get to finally hold you and finally get to like feel, like it's like such relief. And it's like, okay, so what's your name again? Like, okay, I can't really remember your name right now. And then they get ready to write down their names. Right, so Taki, when Mitsuha, so they go back into their original body. So Taki is Taki and Mitsuha is Mitsuha, right? So he said, "Oh, let's get ready to write down our name so then we don't forget about each other." So Taki writes down his name, right? And then Mitsuha, before she gets ready to write down her name, everything just ends, right? Disappears. It's over, done. And I was like, "Oh my god!" But anyway, we skip forward. She can't really she can't remember what's going on. So Mitsuha is Mitsuha in this case, right? She doesn't really remember what's going on. She doesn't really know who she's trying to find or what she's really trying to do or anything like that. But she knows she has a mission that she has to accomplish. So there's a moment like where everything's breaking down. She's running and then she falls. And then when she says, okay, wait, we wrote down our names on each other's hand. Maybe I can remember who that is. But the thing is, he didn't write down his name. In Japanese, he wrote down Daisuki, which means I love you. He wrote down I love you in her hand. And he wanted to tell her that he loved her. And this... the fact that, the confession. He confessed to how much he loved her and oh my God.
And if that was me too, I'd be like, you fucking asshole, I know. What's your name?
It hit me again. Like, when I first watched it, I was like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. Like, but I was in the theater, so I had to, man up. I was like, huh, I ain't crying. That's cool. I'm cool, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, these people run, and they run forever. I mean, like, they could
You're
be
talking
in the
about that in the
Olympics.
car.
Yeah, they fucking, like, there's one point when she steals this guy's bike, and she has to get up there before the comet falls. It's already, like, afternoon, so I'm guessing that's, like, 2 hours or so until that comet hits. And she's like, oh, I gotta get on the bike and climb this mountain. And, like, it looks and it shows, like, she's not even right at the edge of the mountain, too. It's, like, far away. And she's like, I'm a bike
like
up
she's
there.
like right here,
I'm
and
like,
the mountain's like
there's,
way up there.
There's no fucking way she would get there so quick. But, she does it. And then she's running down after, too. And then, like... I mean, her calves would be like, boom, after that day.
It was funny.
He'd probably wake up the next morning instead of feeling her boobs and be like, whoa, look at these calves. Like, what the fuck?
But
yes,
oh my God.
They ran forever, man.
They did do a lot of running.
Yeah, I don't know. I felt it when they really met at the end. I was like, oh, yeah, good for them. That was cool, too. And you mentioned it, too. It's very Japanese how they're, like, too awkward to talk to each other immediately. American, it's like, it's you! Oh, my God! Ah! Let's go fuck right now! Oh, like, the Japanese people are like, oh. Is that him? And it's like, and I'm not talking race here, but it's just like, it's very different cultures, and like that's how I believe it would be.
So that movie is just beautiful. It's spectacular. It's an experience, like I've said for a lot of movies reviews, but this movie is definitely an experience, and I highly recommend this movie for sure.
Yeah, and like for just regular moviegoers, for me, I don't honestly know how just a regular person who doesn't watch anime would go. I remember there was that lady next who was just like, I want to see the actual dub version now, which is sort of how I thought I would like to hear American voices, just because then I don't have to pay attention as much. But yeah, I think if it was subbed, it would throw a lot of people away who aren't regular anime fans or anything like that. It's definitely a unique story, and it's very watchable, and I think it's very enjoyable too. It's just everybody has romance in their life, whether they want to or not. It happens once in a while at least, and everybody can relate to it, and that's why they're so popular. And I think this is a really unique story of showing that, and that was great. Yep. But I just remember one dislike that was. Oh. That was like, damn, what happened to that? I was told there was going to be tentacles in this. Where were the tentacles?
Oh my God. No one said there's going to be tentacles in this damn movie.
I just saw anime and expected tentacles. This is what my
He needs to stop watching Bible Black.
I don't even know what that is.
It's an anime.
Okay. It doesn't change the fact there weren't any tentacles in this movie. Oh I need some tentacles in my Kimi Nom Nom, alright?
Kimi no Nawa. Kimi no Nawa.